you're ready for?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Perfect, thank you. Hi, stream. How are we all doing today?
That's what I was saying. I'm ready to rock and roll. What's the matter with that?
I don't know why people still trust me with OBS.
I mean, we are still on standby,
We're still
so.
on standby.
No, we're not.
Yes,
Give it a second.
The stream is on like a 30-second delay.
Yep.
I transferred over from studio mode the moment, like right after I said, "Hey, could you say that again?"
The video has not.
God.
Video
Ugh.
so we have to stand by.
This is my digital footprint is tainted.
Yes.
As if it isn't already.
Video still says standby.
What? Oh, yeah, but you don't need to look at video for that.
You don't? Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, not on this one anyway. And I don't know why that is, that it goes on standby instead of going on to, we're doing things mode, but it's probably due to how I connect to it. That's all I can think of.
So it's your fault. Got it.
I plead the fifth.
Simba, do not eat plastic.
This is going swimmingly.
That is wise advice for everyone. Hello and welcome to today's episode of to second episode today for Fiasco. We are today going to be playing a wonderful, wonderful game of friendship can be a fiasco. And yes, for those of you wondering, that is a My Little Pony reference. Before we get to the magic and the ponies and the friendship, I would like to introduce all of the wonderful people who are going to be making this fiasco happen. Starting to my right, question mark, with L. Who are, what do, where,
I'm on
how,
the right.
why, when.
Hi, I'm Elle. I use they, them pronouns. I'm very excited to be here to cause some chaos. And if you hear me instructing someone not to eat plastic, it is the most orange of orange men, my cat Simba.
Perfect. Next up, Nox. Hoot? Growl?
Hoof. That is a reference only certain people understand. So, hi.
There's
y'all.
a decent chance they will be in this stream, though.
That is fair. Hi y'all, I'm Nox. My pronouns are she, her. If I sound or look a little bit like I'm out of it, I am sick, but I'm very excited to be here. If you hear me yelling at somebody off screen, they are not an orange cat. However, it is Hazel, a chaos gremlin sent from hell specifically to mess with me. So, with that said...
Yeah, in that case, I'll pass it on to Madeline. Hi, who are, what do, where, and how?
Where and how? That's like a great question. Hi, I'm Madeline. I go by TheeGooseGirl. I use she and they pronouns. And if you hear me yelling, it's just because I'm yelling. There's no reason for it. It's because I'm screaming for no reason.
Yeah, I'll finish up here. I am Tav. I go by he, him pronouns. I enjoy barraging people with questions during intros, and I get mad at things and then do charity about it, which is what we're doing right now. A quick reminder before we kick off with the stream, we are currently still raising funds for the Entertainment Community Fund, which is an organization that is currently primarily busy providing emergency financial assistance to folks who have been affected by the strikes. There are a bunch of really, really, really evil people who decided that it's a good idea to, instead of like negotiating in good faith, which would be good for everyone, just starve them out. And we don't abide by that. So we are going to be raising some funds because every buck that they can throw against their oppressors is an additional fuck you to them. So let's do this. We
Fuck
are
the
going-
rich.
Yeah, I know people are usually like eat the rich, but honestly, I've got a feeling that they wouldn't even taste that good.
I think they'd give me indigestion.
Yeah. Almost, it
Probably.
almost, yeah. It feels like they taste, they taste like bitterness and resentment. So, that's I'm on specific doctor's orders to not consume too much bitterness.
They taste unseasoned.
My doctor just told me not to eat people, so I don't know where y'all are.
That sounds
Well,
like
your
a
doctors
very,
are telling y'all.
that sounds like a very restrictive diet. Not even a few people as a snack.
No, no people. A strict vegetarian diet. I am allowed to be bitter and like hate them and try to explode them with my brain from afar. But yeah, no people allowed. No people.
I'm on the shark diet where it's like mainly seafood. However, if I accidentally eat a person, it's okay.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
You're only allowed to eat what you can dismember at the beach.
And with that,
With that very pleasant note, let's get to the ponies.
Me.
nay.
Horse noises.
So, you may have noticed that we are down one player. That is sadly true. Other circumstances have led us to not be able to have a full cast, which we are going to boldly go on so that we can still have a wonderful show. The first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the setup phase. Now, the way the setup phase works is we are going to be rolling a set amount of dice depending on the amount of players, which is 4 times the amount of players. So that means we're rolling 8 blues and 8 purples for a grand total of 16d6. And I don't know how to remove dice. Let's remove all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And
Dice are yellow. Oh, okay.
there we go. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to be dividing. I'll quickly divide up the dice while.
Do we pick up the dice? Do we do it?
I'm just quickly going to be removing a bunch. Can you
No
not?
yellow dice here. No yellow dice here, everyone.
Uh,
What did I do?
I think that may have actually. Yeah, we'll have to re-roll because that actually cleared a bunch of dice off of the board.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's a reason I started our off-screen thing with guys don't. I'll roll dice if folks can't. If folks don't have the dice enabled.
It's been 5 minutes and I already fucked everything up.
What
No!
am I doing there?
We're not gonna talk about ourselves like that because technology is hard.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The name
gonna
of the
talk-
game is Fiasco. We are creating
Yeah.
fiascos. You're doing great. You're like the MVP so far.
Yeah. And we're gonna talk about ourselves with kindness today.
Exactly.
1 second. I was loaded into the wrong room. Like you do.
Like you do.
So don't mind me. I'm just fixing things. I'm doing things live.
Should we stall?
Refresh that.
Vamp for time.
Like at my summer camp, we used to go like stall for a time, stall for a time.
Oh, you guys did
what,
that
stall
too?
for a time. It was really funny when it was like around a very small campfire.
Yeah.
It's just like 100 kids going stall.
And there we go. Our
Yay.
first roll of the day. The other one didn't count. There was no other roll in Basing Say.
Mm-mm. No, what you saw, you didn't see earlier.
I believe we're crossing into the territory of a line there.
Are we starting off with gaslighting?
I was gonna say, like,
Oh no.
The way this is going to work, there's a whole bunch of dice on the table right now, and we are going to start going around the table, and we're going to be asking everyone how big their hometown was when they grew up, because the person who grew up in the smallest hometown is the person who goes first. So for me, it's Amsterdam, so 1 million people. There's no way mine is the smallest. L.
Mine is definitely not the smallest. I will say that right now. It's. Sorry, I'm just having a moment where I'm like, where did I technically grow up? Because my family moved. And so I'm having a moment where I'm trying to decide where I grew up. Either way, it's like a fairly big town, so I think we'll be good that I'm not the smallest town.
Okay. Nox, did you grow up in a small town?
I hate that I just looked up my town and the first thing I saw was what I saw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My town has... Can we go to someone else for 1 second? I'm sorry.
Yeah. My town,
Madeline.
I grew up in the small town of Sacramento, California, which has a population of around 400,000 people.
60,000. Okay.
Yeah, I think Nox gets this one.
We win!
Everyone, take your places around the table. You just do this by selecting one of the thingies and writing your name in it, and then changing its color to a color you like. I've stolen purple.
Selecting one of the things. Like, oh, this thing. Okay.
Yeah, on the mirror.
I'm gonna be pink.
Wait, how do you change your color?
If you click on the note card,
Yes.
it should say size, and then next to size there will be a circle
Fill
with
color.
yes.
I'm gonna be green.
I'm losing it over the brief. No, that was Nox's name.
Do you not perceive me?
I honestly had a moment earlier where I went where I was trying to write my name in the previous game, which was TAF backspace TAC backspace TAV parentheses. I can type honest.
I'm lucky. I only have 2 letters.
I mean,
Technically, you only have to go 1.
That's true. I do only have 2.
So, we are, the way this is going to work, we're starting with Nox, and then we're going round the clock, around the table. So, Nox, there's a couple of rules here. First off, everyone in the end needs to have a relationship with the 2 people to their sides. So, Nox with Elle and Madeline, Madeline with Tav and Nox, Tav with Elle and Madeline, Elle with Nox and Tav. This relationship needs to have needs to be full relationship, so relationship plus detail.
Okay.
Everyone we will need at least 1 need on the table, 1 object, and 1 location. Preferably all of those should have detail associated with them as well. So try to specify before we go wide. And then finally, the last die is wild. So L will have the final die, and we'll get to apply that to any of the options. So that die is a 1, a 2, a 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. So Nox, you get to establish first. Your choices are essentially to establish a relationship between you and Madeline or you and Elle, to establish a need, to establish an object, or to establish a location. And you can only you select the top line now. So for relationships, that would be friendship, family, duty, critters, dangers, or community.
Okay. And do I put something somewhere?
I'll drop note cards between people.
Okay.
I've been doing that for
Yay.
every stream now, and I've gotten exceedingly efficient at it.
Okay.
Very nice.
So I pick. Okay. Oh, it's so weird making relationships without other people weighing in them.
You can always
Okay.
ask people during the building.
Okay.
So
Hey, Elle, do you want to be related? Do you want our
Yeah,
ponies
sure.
to be related? Okay, Elle and my pony are related.
family.
Yes.
Okay, so family, and that means a 2 is going to go bye-bye. And then we are going to continue. So, Madeline, your choices are now essentially to establish a relationship between you and me. Choose a need, choose a location, choose an object, or add a detail to the family relationship.
Tab, you have
Ooh,
to move the note card.
What?
Okay.
Oh, the note card is. It needs
It's
to be
between.
There we go.
Between L and Nox, yeah.
Okay.
perfect. Great job.
I would like to introduce some conflict into the story.
Ooh.
Tav, do you want to have a danger relationship?
I would love a danger relationship.
Yeah. That's my opening line on Hinge. You want to have a danger relationship?
Wife, right. Right's the right.
What?
Which one's
I've been awake for too long.
Okay.
That's the good one, right? Which I don't use dating apps. Which one's the right one?
Yeah, no, it's okay. You know what? You're right.
So there's a danger relationship between us two. I love how one of the danger relationships is just Princess Celestia and Discord.
Wait, don't you know who Discord is?
I know who Discord
Okay.
is. That's why I love the fact that that is one of the relationships, because
Yeah.
that basically means that two people have now chosen their characters if they
Yep.
choose that one.
Yep, exactly. This is my long no.
Your long con to be God.
Exactly. Anyways,
Okay,
fun.
so next up, I get to establish. See, the thing is, we are very low on 6s, and hey, Madeline,
yeah.
do you want to be 2 ponies and a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous teeth-gnashing, sharp scale, having horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon?
I would love to be 2 ponies and a huge, gigantic, electrifying, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gashing, sharp-scaled, having horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one by totally all-grown-up dragon. I would love that.
Amazing. So what we're saying is we are 2 ponies and a huge, gigantic, and terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally grown-up dragon.
Yep, exactly.
I believe in this situation we are still
Hi,
ponies.
respectfully, what the hell just happened?
This is ridiculous. I will apologize for nothing.
Neither will I.
Oh god, it's so big!
Phrasing?
No.
It just covers everything else.
So that covers that, literally. And that takes care of one of the 6s, which makes it now Elle's turn.
Okay. Trying to decide if I want to establish something with Tab or if I want to add on to the thing with Nox. Hey Nox, do you want to be twins?
Yes, absolutely. I do.
Fantastic. So we get to be a Colt twin brother and a full twin sister.
Amazing.
Aww.
And that is a 3 that's going to
Yep.
go. So,
3.
Nox,
Goodbye.
a Colt twin brother and full twin.
Oh my god, I heard
sister.
cults.
Oh, like CULTS.
Yeah, like see. No,
And you know what? I fully accepted that. I was like, I don't know my little pony.
It's the cult. It's the cult of friendship.
There is a cult in My Little Pony.
Oh God, yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. There is.
The cutie mark thing, right?
Yeah, the cutie.
yeah, the cutie mark thing.
Oh
cute-
God, yeah,
it's
now I
like no one
remember.
has a cutie mark, so we're all equal
Yeah.
in God's eyes.
For those watching, I am
Yeah.
the only person here who doesn't know anything about My Little Pony other than
And
friendship is magic.
The
And I
cult
thought,
leader is voiced by Barbie.
Yes, by
What?
oh my
The
god,
cult
Margot
leader
Robbie, right?
voiced by-
Jennifer
No, the
something.
animated Barbie.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Like in every Barbie movie, there's one voice actress who plays Barbie, and she also plays the cult leader.
she's also the voice actress for Cinderella.
Yes.
I was quickly
Jennifer
informed
something.
that my idea that it's Care Bears but horses was completely wrong.
Yeah, it was.
So next up we have just had Nox. So Madeline.
Wait, no,
What
we
did I
just
do?
had me.
Oh, we
It's
had-
Nox's turn.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Nox's turn.
Nox.
Okay, cool. I want to do something with Madeline.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
So for the stream, the options currently are family, duty, critters, dangers, or community.
What's critters?
Critters is a pony and a river dragon, a pony and a manticore, a pony and a griffin, a pony and a donkey, a pony and a minotaur, and a pony and a buffalo.
So what you have?
Yeah,
like-
sort of. In that case, what essentially would happen is we're essentially at that point defining that one of the two of you is not a pony.
Yeah. Which is very common in the world of My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Is it real? Okay, we're gonna go community because that's the one to wrap my head.
I love Community. Let's go.
6 seasons in a movie.
There's a movie.
Oh,
no,
movie.
that's a Community
it's a
reference.
Yes.
I am too sick for this L.
So,
No.
Madeline.
Yeah. Let's elaborate this relationship between me and Nox. Just a clarification. So all these dice that you have rolled out digitally, all these numbers are ones that are available to us.
Yeah, those are the options. So I just removed the 6
Rad,
because Nox
rad,
goes community. So your options are male pony and weather pony, owner of largest local farm and Manticore Co. CEO, general store owner and Walnut Mart owner, or local personality and local wallflower.
Ooh, let's do local personality and local wildflower. I think that will help. I think we can make that work in our favor, Nox. I think we can make that work in our favor.
Yes, that was the one I was hoping you were gonna pick.
Yeah.
Local personality. I see Nox's game. Nox is building the character that you play if you have never played D&D before. Who's like the character who has just graduated and has has just been picked up from the streets and has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh, so me in real life.
I am already crafting my character. I already know who I am. You don't have to call me anymore, Tav. I'm done. I figured it all out.
I mean,
I
we do
literally
need to establish other things.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
I literally showed up on the steps of Girls Run These Worlds and was taken in, and am now the Nox you see before you.
So L.
Hi.
You want to have a important duty we need to take care of together?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Fucking amazing. I'm totally not heading towards a position where my pony ends up being a night pony or something like that. That is definitely not what I'm planning. I find those accusations to be scurrilous. I'm definitely not a knight because there's 2 ponies and a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous teeth gnashing, sharp skull having, horn wearing, smoke snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally old grown up dragon.
And I'm going to pick up Chief of the Royal Guards and the Sergeant for
Perfect.
our
That was
fleshing
exactly
out.
what I was hoping for.
Don't worry, I've got it. We
Chief
can
of
yes
the-
and each other all day.
And the sergeant. And I'm beginning to feel that you are the chief of the royal guards, and constantly annoyed by my obsession with the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous teeth gnashing, sharp skull having, horn wearing, smoke snoring, could eat a pony, and one bite, totally all grown up dragon. So next up is Nox. We've now actually established all relationships. So Nox, the things that we are establishing now are needs. So those are very much what your character needs to do. Locations. These can be these. If you pick a location that's kind of associated with your character, but all the characters can have something to do with that. And then finally, there's objects, which once again might be located with you, but can also be used by other people.
Okay, I'm going to say needs.
Mm-hmm.
What can my needs be? I'm assuming it's not just apple or sugar cube, which was what I thought.
So, the PDF, with the...
We have a PDF?
Yes.
Yeah!
We're doing great.
I was like, where's everyone getting
if you
all
go
of this?
to the Discord, the scenario...
the chat application, not the Chaos Call.
The friendship can be a fiasco PDF. If you click on that, it'll have like a list of all the needs and relationships and all that.
In this case, the options that you currently have for the top line need is 5, 4, 3, and 2. 2 is needs to learn. And then the options are like about sharing, about asking for help, about being assertive, about being spontaneous, about accepting imperfections, about taking it slow, that kind of stuff. Needs to get invited to something. Needs to make sure, and needs to find.
I'm going to say that I need to find the answer to an ancient riddle.
So that bit you can't decide yet.
Okay, well,
the way
I need to
Fiasco
find
works
something.
is you first established a baseline thing, and then you or someone else establishes the detail to it. But you need to find, which is a 5. Cool.
You probably
And,
we actually have more 5s than I thought we did, and a lot of 4s.
Yeah, quite a few 4s. 4s and 3s.
we have one more 3 left at this point.
And there's 2 2s.
We've got 3. Three
Where's
3s.
2-2?
Or
We have 2 2s.
yeah, we have 2 2s. 3 2s actually. I see 3
Oh.
2s because there's the purple and then the 2 blues.
So, Madeline,
Yes, hi.
what would you like to establish?
I think we should establish a location. I think we have a lot of people. I think we need to give them a home. I'm gonna use up one of those 2s and bring us to Ponyville, baby.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of this dragon over Ponyville.
I mean, we can defeat it with friendship. We'll be fine.
Anything
Well,
can be defeated with friendship.
We'll be best friends with the dragon.
Yes!
So-
Oh my god!
That was a 2 you chose, so we no longer have 2s.
I still see 2 2s.
Wait, Madeline, you were the second one to go, so that's we should have 2 plus 4 remaining. Yeah, no, we're good. No, we should have 3 plus 4 remaining. I made a mistake. I deleted a 2 that should not have been deleted. Oops.
Oh,
So I'm just going to pick something with 2.
go ahead.
And perfect. I'm going to introduce I'm going to specify Ponyville because it's specifically Ponyville, the marketplace.
Ooh.
Perfect.
So we're just going to interrupt the dragon on a shopping spree.
Or we're gonna go shopping with the dragon.
L.
All right, I am going to establish an object because we don't have a lot of objects. I'm going to establish a magical object, so I'm going to use 1.
I'm afraid you can't do that.
Are there not any more one? I see two.
I see like 2 ones.
Where?
Like
Oh,
blue right next to
you
that.
may not have refreshed. If you look at stream, that's actually the dice that are remaining.
Okay.
There's 2 5s, 3 4s, 1 3.
Okay, 2 5s.
Oh, I see what happened. You know when all those dice went wrong?
Yeah.
You all didn't refresh before I rolled. So
Oh,
you are
that's why
still
we're
seeing old dice
confused.
and current dice.
Now I'm seeing no dice.
I'm also seeing
Yes,
no dice
that's-
now.
You know,
That's sadly
yeah.
not what refreshes do. 2 5s, 3 4s,
It's fine.
1 3.
Okay, I will establish a cute item then.
Okay. So L has established a cute item. Object. Cute. And then it is Nox's turn. You can either
Before-
establish what you need to find, or...
Sorry, I was gonna say, yeah, before somebody takes that 3. I would like
Perfect.
to find the answer to an ancient riddle. Oh, now I see the dice. We have 2 3s.
We have
So
no more
3.
3s left.
I just refreshed and there's 3 of them.
Yeah, I refreshed and there's 3 3s.
I can tell you on a good... I have it on good authority that there are 2 5s and 3 4s.
Alrighty.
All right.
I trust you.
So next up is Madeline.
Right. Let's give this cute object what it is. Oh, because my screen is blank, Tav, can you give me those numbers again?
5s and 4s.
5s and 4s? Well, let's do... Okay, butterfly feeder or rabbit hutch? I love rabbits so much. Let's do a little rabbit hutch.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, rabbit. To be fair, with the kind of rabbits that live in Ponyville, that might not be necessarily be cute.
Well, I still think they're cute. We all have our flaws.
Amazing. Next up, I have 1 5 and 2 4s remaining. I could go for the needs to make sure, or I could go for a cute or a practical item. Correction, a fabulous or a practical item. No, I'm going to lean into like the knight in shining white armor kind of thing, and I'm going for a fabulous item.
Ooh.
And that is a 4 gone. So L, you have 4s and 5s.
Alright, I'm going to establish a need to make sure.
Okay, just so you know, you likely won't be able to get details to that because we went wrong somewhere. I just realized.
Oh no.
Which means that Madeline is going to end up being the last one with a die, and with Madeline's going to be the last one with a die. So you need to make sure.
Yep, I need to make sure.
Okay. And I will make sure that that need is fulfilled somehow.
Okay, need to make sure. That's a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Nox, you should probably either establish the need to make sure or the fabulous objects.
Let me look for the fabulous objects.
The
Ooh.
options you have are an emergency facial mask or tac couture.
Yeah. What are my options for a need to make sure?
Need to make sure
to make sure.
are that some pony else is kept safe, that an event goes off without problems.
I'm going to say that some pony else is kept safe because I think it'd be really funny for the sibling of the chief of the royal guards to be like, okay, but you need to be safe.
I was thinking you were aiming that one at the twins. Like one twin is constantly going into danger to find the answer to the ancient riddle, and the other twin is going, "No, I need to keep you safe."
Oh wait, do I have to have that need? Or does somebody
No, it
else
is
have that need?
my need.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Elle's
Okay, then
need.
that one's funnier.
You
'Cause
are
I thought I
specifying
had to have
Elle's
that need.
need.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I think
specifying
that
Elle's need then.
My poor chief is just constantly torn between this knight in shining armor trying to fight dragons and their lovely sibling who is just going off and doing whatever it takes to find the riddle. And
Perfect, Madeline. You have a wild die.
Yeah?
What is my fabulous object?
I really want it to be an emergency facial mask.
I like that one. I also kind of like the main styling
Yeah.
kit. Just
You know what?
permanently.
You know what? Here's the thing. Because it's your little guy, main styling kit. Main styling kit for your little guy.
So we have now everything established. We're going to do a quick introductions of our characters. Given that this is a My Little Pony based thing, the introduction will be your character name, your character's pronouns, and just a quick description of what your character looks like, including your character's cutie mark, if any. I'm trying to figure out a good name for this character. So I'm going to do the evil DM thing and just go, "Hey, you can go first, Elle."
Okay, so I am thinking that we're probably going to go with... Oh, why would you make me go first? I'm bad at naming things.
I have ideas if
Please go first. Please go first. I'm trying to come up with something.
I have a pitch for the table, and the table is more than welcome to say no. I think that I'm Pinkie Pie.
Amazing, yes.
I think I'm a local personality. There's like a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, start-filling, having horrifying, smoke-snoring, could totally eat a pony in one bite, all-grown-up dragon! I think that's who I am. I think I'm Pinkie Pie in this scenario. Please do not feel beholden to be a pony from My Little Pony, but I think with the context that has been built up,
We also
it
did
makes
just
sense.
lose Nox.
Oh no!
Nox, no!
So let's give Nox a second. There we go.
Google Chrome just crashed.
Oh no.
It's the power of Pinkie Pie, you know?
Yeah, so I want to do something with pompadour, so because of the hairstyle thing.
Mhm.
So I'm actually going to go with a not applicable not in the main line character. OC, do not steal. Which is a character called Prince Pompadour, which is like a pony with a white, probably a unicorn pony because all of the nobility are unicorns. Not local nobility. You remember those the ones that Rarity keeps obsessing over. From those kinds of families, like probably a smaller one.
Oh no!
Oh no! And his cutie mark is a shield with a cross, like barber shear and comb in front of it. And we all know Pinkie Pie's cutie mark, that would be balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And L.
Alright, I think I'm going to go with Thunder Chaser as my character's name. And so I think, Nox, real quick, do you want to be the foal or the filly or the colt?
The filly.
Okay, so I think that I imagine him as a unicorn because I feel like most of the guards are unicorns. And he's like a hard-working, no-nonsense type of guy, very much like Ron Swanson energy. And
Does he have a mustache?
he
like-
does not have a mustache.
Aw.
He likes to keep clean shaven because he doesn't want it to reflect badly on the rest of the guards. He thinks that mustaches are silly and trivial and wastes of time.
Perfect.
And I think that his cutie mark is a little shield and a lightning bolt.
Amazing. Then finally, Nox.
Elle, what was your character's name again?
Thunder Chaser.
Okay. Because I'm assuming, like, they're twins. They probably got named around the same time. So I'm trying to think of, like, you know, when parents have twins and they're like, oh my god, wouldn't it be so cute to name them something that's really similar?
Thunder Chaser and Windrunner.
Yeah, there we go. Windrunner. My character is Windrunner.
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, given that L is that Thunder Chaser is a unicorn, it would be very weird for Windrunner to be a Pegasus, but also if Windrunner wasn't a Pegasus, they would get bullied mercilessly.
I've decided that Windrunner is a Pegasus. Windrunner
Perfect.
is a Pegasus. I'm just like everyone else build the character because I have no idea how this universe works.
You're doing great.
What
And
pronouns?
she, her. Cutie mark. Didn't you say the ones without cutie marks get bullied?
Yeah,
Oh.
they get called like blank flanks.
Okay, she has no cutie mark.
So that is the ancient riddle. She's trying to figure out why the hell she doesn't have a cutie mark.
I think that ties into she's probably the wallflower in the relationship that Madeline put, the local personality and local wallflower. I'm assuming that Windrunner is the wallflower.
Aww.
Yeah, Pinkie Pie is here to fix everything. Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie will be
Pie's
the
here to help.
locus of this. So, we are going to go for a quick break after this, and then we are going to get right into scenes. So, everyone, we'll see you after these messages, which there are no messages because this is YouTube. So, there'll just be a very boring break screen. However, while you're on the break screen, maybe consider donating to the Entertainment Community Fund, which you can do by following the link in chat. And we'll be right back after...
Hi everyone. I actually pushed us back to live, so
Oh, we're live. Okay.
Oh
sign up.
my goodness.
Because I think the stream deserves a little bit of cat.
Yes.
Look at this good
Cinda's
boy.
back there hanging out.
Look at the good boy go.
Absolutely adorable.
He's such an adorable little boy. So, don't mind me, I'm just giving the good boy a good scritch.
Oh,
That looks like a very young cat. How old are they?
So here's the thing. So I got her from somebody who found her on the street when she was pregnant. They said that the vet said she's like 2 to 4 years old. This cat is not 2 to 4 years old. I think she's a year old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
At the
is,
most.
that's a year at most.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Watch your hind legs. Hi. But she is baby. She, like, when I got her, people were like, "Oh, we want the kittens," and nobody wanted the mom. And I'm like, "I want the mom, so here's the mom."
Aww.
I am now covered in cat hair.
I'm also now covered in cat hair, and it's in my nose, and I'm not feeling good. Ah! You may be free.
So,
free.
the way this is going to work. So the way this is going to work, we are now going to start setting scenes, starting with Madeline, because we start with the person who goes first, then round the table. We are going to set a scene or resolve a scene. So you get to choose whether you start the action or whether you get to choose whether the outcome of the action is good or bad. If you choose that you start the action, you don't have a choice as to whether the action outcome is good or bad. If you choose, if you want to choose the outcome, you don't get a choice about how the scene starts. That's decided by the rest of the players.
Right. Well, I think we do have to start a scene because we got little guys, but I don't think we got a story to put them in. So I think we need to set up a scene.
Okay.
Hey.
Well,
so it is a beautiful sunny day in Ponyville. Birds are chirping and singing, and every pony is out and about doing their daily chores. And I'm gonna introduce our two characters. We have actually, can I bring in 3 characters?
yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to bring in Thunder Chaser, Windrunner, and Pinkie Pie. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and I think what's happening is Pinkie Pie is like, I think Pinkie Pie is like, I'm going to fix Windrunner's problem. Wants to help fix Windrunner's problem. You said Fiasco, and I'm bringing it. And so Pinkie Pie has brought to the market because it's like a hodgepodge of stuff, and Pinkie Pie is like, okay, Windrunner. So we're at the market right now, and I think that there's a huge wide possibility of anything that you could pull from. Okay, there's ponies that grow carrots. Maybe you're a carrot growing pony. Maybe that's where your cutie mark is, and it's gonna be a little carrot. Or maybe you're a baking pony. So I was thinking, what if we just walked around the market and maybe you sniffed or touched or ate everything, and then maybe something will happen. And can I allow Windrunner to answer that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yes, and Windrunner, however you would like to respond to that.
I think Windrunner is just very like overstimulated. It's just like, oh, okay. And just walks up to a stall and starts eating an apple, but like awkwardly, like.
Thunder Chaser follows behind to pay for the apple.
Am I apple? Am I an apple pony?
Nope, I don't say anything. We gotta move on to the next stall. And then I think Pinkie Pie does turn to Thunder Chaser and be like, "You gotta level with me here. Like, have you seen or noticed anything? Because I can put out all the work in the entire world, but some leads might be helpful on this."
I think that my sister is a very intellectual pony, so perhaps we should not be in a marketplace. Perhaps there are better places to be. Of course, you clearly know best. You are the one who's from here. This is Thunder Chaser's hell.
Pinkie Pie is like, well, what better places than a market? You get to meet all your friends, you get to socialize, you get to buy cupcakes, you get to do so much fun stuff here. What are you talking about? This is the best place in the entire world.
I would rather stick my head in the mouth of a fully grown dragon than be here. But I am here.
Well, speaking of dragons, do you want to hear a little secret?
Is it a secret if you yell it?
Everything's a secret. You just don't tell people, obviously.
Okay. I don't think my answer will make a difference.
Okay. I am doing some hunting with some friends, and there is a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, stripe-skill-having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony, and one by totally all-grown-up dragon!
Perhaps I can stick my head in his mouth.
And then we'll both get what we want. That's a great idea! And I guess I'll leave the scene at that.
I feel like this whole time, as that happens, Windrunner is accidentally like drops a display of cabbages, and that there's a pony who just goes, "My cabbages!"
It is almost a second thought. Thunder Chaser is just using magic to put all the cabbages back how they were. Thunder Chaser then organizes all of the cabbages so that they are facing the same way.
Amazing. So there a little bit on how this works. A purple die was placed in the center, this time by me. But any of the audience, any of the non-organizing players are allowed to do stuff like that. The reason I went with that is I don't think Pinkie Pie realizes it, but what she's doing is probably not affecting everything all too well.
She doesn't have a single thought in her head.
Pinkie Pie, aka Head Empty.
Smooth brain.
Head empty, no thoughts.
Yep.
So, who do you give the purple die to? And for context here, good outcomes happen if you have a lot of dice of the same color. So, doesn't matter if they're bad or good, just as long as they are all the same.
Well, I am rooting for Windrunner, both the player, Madeline, and Pinkie Pie, so I would like to give it to Nox.
Amazing. So, Nox, you now have a single purple die, and then it becomes my scene. And you know what? Other way around. I'll let someone else establish. So, what is a Prince de Pompadour doing, and how does he fit into the story?
Can I say that the cabbage person called the prince on me for dropping her cabbage?
Absolutely, yeah. So there's a galloping. You all hear galloping on the market, and as he comes to a halt.
Does he woo himself?
No, you can hear that in the background, but maybe not from himself. And then he just full chested goes like, "I hear there's a rapscallion who has been messing with the cabbages.
I'm
Who
sorry.
is this?" And
was an
he looks around menacingly. Oh, Captain, and just goes to full attention. I see you're already handling this rapscallion. Menacing glare at Windrunner.
I have been handling this rapscallion for many years. I can continue to do so without your assistance.
Ah, so this rapscallion is on a work release program then? Very good. Carry on, sir.
You've met my sister.
I was gonna say we've met.
He doesn't even respond as he gallops away.
You
And
were
I
at
think
my
he thinks
birthday party.
this went perfect for him. So I'm going to grab a blue die and I'll go ahead and give that one to Madeline.
Pinkie Pie does wave enthusiastically. Hi, Prince Pompadour!
Nay! And just walks away.
I love how low energy the twins are.
The twins are the two lowest energy people, and they're surrounded by the highest energy people.
They're surrounded by an incredibly alpha personality in both the prince and the Pinkie Pie.
Yep.
This can only end well for them. And by
Truly.
well, I probably mean with an aneurysm. So, the next person to go would be Elle. Do you want to establish or have the scene established for you?
I'll let somebody establish a scene for me. I think that Thunder Chaser is a very outwardly passive person. Pony, Thunder Chaser isn't a person. Thunder Chaser has hooves.
Fair enough.
I think one of the possible scenes that you could have is between Prince de Pompadour and Thunder Chaser. Just previously, as Thunder Chaser is just chewing Prince de Pompadour out again for something he did.
I want to understand this. Understand
Yes,
that
sir.
I
Of
want
course,
to
sir.
understand this.
Absolutely, sir.
Why was it that when I went down to see what was going on in a very nice boutique, you were attempting to arrest the owner?
The owner was clearly peddling forged jewelry at this boutique. You could tell there exist no purple diamonds,
How?
and they were selling purple diamonds.
Purple diamonds exist, and guys are.
I was not made aware of this fact before the arrest took place, sir.
Perhaps there is a reason why you are not in charge and I am. And perhaps there is a reason why I've instructed you to clear arrests by me. And perhaps there is a reason you are in my office today.
Sir, yes, sir, I understand. I'm here for the commendation for arresting a notorious criminal.
A vein, pops out of Thunder Chaser's head. From
That is
now
why you
on,
called me here, sir, wasn't it?
on any
And takes out the comb and hair, puts it back to
You
attention.
have fabulous hair.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to accompany you on any patrols you deem necessary.
Sir, yes, sir. I've been informed that a citizen of Ponyville was looking for a Royal Guard detachment for a mission, something involving a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-skull having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony into one by totally all grown-up dragon.
Alright, then I suppose that the two of us will have to deal with this huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snorting, could totally eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon together.
Absolutely, sir. We will be dealing with that huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-skull having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon. And
Work
I think
on
at
your
that
own
point,
capacity, cadet.
I think at that point the scene ends.
Yes, and I think I'm gonna take a purple die because
That just took a year off of Thunder Chaser's life.
Thunder Chaser has just witnessed part of their soul slip away.
So, next up is Nox. Do you want to establish or set scenes?
I'm gonna let someone else establish.
I mean, Madeline,
Yeah,
do you want
yes.
to have Pinkie Pie do a thing?
I do want to have Pinkie. I always want Pinkie Pie to do a little thing. I specifically want there to be a montage of Pinkie Pie hunting down this dragon.
With Windrunner.
Yeah, with Windrunner. That maybe I do think also Pinkie Pie's like, I gotta hook up, guys, and it's Prince Pompadour. So definitely I think there's like a montage where it's Windrunner and Pinkie Pie, and Pinkie Pie's dragging Windrunner through the forest, and Pinkie Pie's like army crawling on the ground, like, you gotta stay low to the ground, because if you're up, then the dragon's gonna see you, and we can't afford that today.
Perfect. So, how do you want the scene to end for your character, Nox? Because you didn't set this scene.
Honestly, I think Windrunner is just kind of exasperated, but like maybe I'll find my cutie mark if I go after this huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, scarp-scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon.
There's going to have to be a smash cut compilation of all the different ways we've set this episode. So I'm guessing that ends. That you're saying it'll end on a negative note then.
Yeah, because she doesn't get her cutie mark.
So who do you give your negative die to?
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Pinkie Pie.
Amazing. So you are starting to mess with Pinkie.
I am? How's this
Yeah,
good?
if you give people different colors of dice, that's negative for them.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I'll
No,
give
it's
it to
okay.
Elle.
No. Lean. Don't apologize. Lean into the chaos.
Exactly. So Madeline,
Yes.
establish or resolve?
Let's resolve this Prince Pompadour guard scene.
Okay, so you are establishing in that case. Establish or resolve basically means, do you want to be the person setting the scene, or do you want to be the person determining how the scene ends?
Oh, okay. So
you want to be setting the scene.
Yes, I want to end that specific scene. Do I have the authority to do that or no? I'm like,
which scene do you want to end?
The Prince Pompadour, Chief of the Royal Guard, were there. They were talking.
Yeah, that scene has already ended.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ended? Oh,
yeah.
I thought...
Every scene is essentially self-contained and leads into the other as like a...
I see.
Right.
I see. I thought it's like, you know how there's like A, B, C plot? I thought
Yes.
what we
can
doing.
rotate back to a previous scene, but that would then, for the rules, be a new scene.
Copy that. Then I think Pinkie Pie... I'm going to establish a new scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Pinkie Pie has called a town hall.
Pinkie Pie does not, in fact, have the authority to call a town hall meeting, but Prince de Pompadour is 100% there for it.
Yeah, no, Pinkie Pie pulled some strings, and actually, I think before this town hall even started, Pinkie Pie went to Prince Pompadour and goes, "Today is the day we bring the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having, horn-weaving, snoke-snorting, could-eat a pony, in one bite totally all grown-up dragons end."
Today, we're going... Today, we're going after the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon? Huzzah!
Yes. I am calling a town hall, and I need every pony to be there. I know I don't have the authority to do it. But
Say no more. I'll get. Say no more. I'll get my bugle. Let's just. As Pinkie Pie zooms off to one thing, Prince to Pompadour zooms off to the other direction, and then in the distance we see we zoom back into Thunder Chaser, who we see who hears now in the distance.
I think Thunder Chaser and Windrunner were having a nice night at home. They were like separately reading. They were doing the thing introverts do where they're having their own separate activities, but it's bonding time for them. And he hears the horn, looks up from his book. The prince found his horn. I thought I had buried it.
I told you to set it on fire. It would have worked a lot better.
Next time.
Next time. I suppose we should probably go get the horn then.
We should.
Okay, you should read this book next.
Oh, okay, yes. We can do a little book trade. I think you would enjoy this one.
Oh, that's good. Okay, we should probably go deal with that, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Oh,
I can't
God,
deal
okay.
with another noise complaint.
I know, and oh my God, Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie recently has been on my case about this huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon. And I'm just like, between that, like, I really hope that those two don't get involved in the same thing at some point, because that we are not going to be able to handle that.
I think that they'll both move on eventually. I mean, how long can you really be interested in a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon?
It's Pinkie Pie and the prince.
Good point. Trots out to see what's going on. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Clip clops after him.
Captain, very good to see you. Look, I found my horn.
How wonderful.
It was buried in a vegetable patch? I have no idea how it got there. I must have misplaced it. Anyway.
It's a mystery. Why are you bugling?
Because Pinkie Pie has called an important meeting.
Can she do that?
It's Pinkie Pie. The rules don't apply to her.
Very true. Very true.
So I think that ends that scene, and the next scene is going to be the meeting.
Yes.
Which I believe this was Madeline's scene, so blue die to give away to someone else.
Okie dokie. Let's give a blue die to... Tav, you don't have any dice, do you?
I don't.
Yeah, take that blue die.
It's gone great for Prince Pompadour. He found his bugle.
he's
calling a town meeting.
He's moisturized, hairsprayed, unbothered.
Yeah, it's a lovely day.
He just is having the time of his life as he just stands at attention next to the podium where Pinkie Pie is about to make her address.
Thunder Chaser's kind of on the opposite side, just eyes 1,000 miles away.
Windrunner's like in the back of the room. Why are we here?
I'm so glad you asked.
Were you waiting for someone to ask you?
Yes. Pinkie Pie did stare at all of you in dead silence, like eyes bugging a bit out of her head.
Pinkie Pie, please tell me this is not about the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having...
It is about the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony and totally in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Yes.
Oh, no.
As Pinkie Pie pulls down like a projection slide, and goes, "So, you may be aware that there is a, just for the time's sake, that there is a dragon circling Ponyville, and no pony is safe, especially if we stand by and do absolutely nothing. I have described what my plan is, and we have two options. I can either tell you with my Pinkie Pie charisma and flair, or I've been working on a song, and I think you'll all like it."
Please do not sing.
You don't have a choice! I'm going to sing!
Yeah, Prince de Pompadour raises his hand to what you're saying.
He has hands?
Yeah,
Wow,
his hoof.
his
Yeah,
hoof.
Now raise your hoofs if you are.
Yeah.
No, and then he'll ask, sorry, I'm a bit confused. Which dragon?
Oh, yes, of course. The huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-bill having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could totally eat a pony and one totally all-grown-up dragon.
Gotcha. I'm now completely on. I'm now completely on the same page. But could you tell us a little more about the dragon?
Of course.
This
Sing
a
up the
bit?
song.
And I will through song.
I don't think we want to inflict this on the audience,
No,
Yeah.
please
unless
do.
you have
No,
a song
hard.
prepared. But
Please do.
I do musical improv, Tab. You're you're
Yeah.
rocking me up.
go
You're
in
rocking
that
me
case.
up.
Go, 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 go!
It would
Go,
be
go.
something like an E flat minor. And I'll do a verse, and it's something like, "We're going to go and slay a huge, gigantic, terrifying, gay north teeth gnashing, sharp skill having, horn wearing, smoke-snoring, could totally eat a pony and all one grown-up dragon. We probably need a nickname for that. What if we called it Teeths? Teeths, you know, like the giant teeth it's had in its mouth. We can call it Teeths. Anyway, we gotta kill the Teeths. We gotta kill the Teeths. We gotta get it out today before more ponies perish. Hey!"
And as you're singing this, the entire population that had gathered up is just merrily marching out of Ponyville towards the mountain.
Did you
And
create the
when the
mob
song
song
ends,
from Beauty and the Beast?
Yes, exactly. When the song ends, everyone looks around them, spell finally broken, going,
How
did
did
we
I
get
get
here?
here?
Why am I
I'll
holding
never
a
tell!
pitchfork?
Shh.
Why am I
Well,
holding
we're
a
here now.
pitchfork?
Let's do this.
I have a torch. Where did I get the fire from?
The horn. Get the horn. Hey, Prince, can I borrow something really quick?
The horn played a very important part during the musical number.
It did. There was a horn solo and everything.
Anyway,
Yep.
I think that ends Pompadour's scene, and I think we can all agree that Prince de Pompadour is getting exactly what he wants.
This is a
He is
great
having-
day for him.
He is having the absolute time of his life, and I'm going to reward Madeline for that absolute time of his life by giving her the blue die.
Thank you.
And so that makes it Thunder Chaser's turn.
Thunder Chaser stands in front of this gathered crowd. He looks like he is on the verge of exploding. Everyone who cannot fight, please turn around and go back to Ponyville. I imagine that is most of you.
Pinkie Pie raises a hoof.
You have fought gods. Put your hoof down.
Oh, I just have a question.
Okay.
Doesn't like every great army need moral support?
Every great army does not need corpses.
Well, no one's
Pinkie Pie, I think.
die.
Pinkie Pie, I think the word you're looking for is collateral damage.
It's not collateral damage if they don't get damaged.
I do not approve of using pony meat shields.
Okay, fine.
This got dark.
Pinkie Pie, to Pinkie Pie, the Geneva Convention is just a Geneva checklist.
Pinkie Pie slowly puts a little piece of paper away. Next time's okay.
Hey, Pinkie Pie, what's that?
Just kind of like a list of like things to do.
To-do list.
A little to-do list. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that we could have a party environment. I don't know. I was hoping we were going to defeat this guy through like song and dance and friendship.
You
but
said
I guess
you were
people
going to kill him.
Yes, but through a song and like tap dancing.
By what?
This is why we have been preparing our killer tap dance routine, sir.
Pinkie Pie salutes too.
Pinkie Pie, you can stay.
Yes.
Cadet,
Sir.
I fear the damage you will cause if you leave.
Sir, yes, sir. Excellent, sir.
Yes, excellent. He turns to Windrunner. Do you want to help or do you want to stay back?
I'll help.
If anything happens to you, I will kill everyone in this room and then myself. You know that, right?
I know.
Good, good.
Start with Pinkie Pie. It's probably her fault.
I don't think I can kill Pinkie Pie, but I will try.
What?
Did I
Don't
I
worry
just
stutter?
about
burst
it.
out of a package next to you. You were saying something about me?
Thunder Chaser looks Pinkie Pie directly in the face. I do not know if I can kill Pinkie Pie, but in the event I must, I will try.
Pinkie Pie just goes, "You won't be the first."
And I will not be the last.
I love the concept of Pinkie Pie as an eldritch evil.
Yeah.
There
Anyway,
have been
I
many
think,
hits on Pinkie Pie and all of them has failed.
I think
think
we're
that-
all in. I think
Yes.
we could all be in agreement with the purple die because this has not gone well for Thunder Chaser.
Purple die for Nox.
Amazing. Nox, this is the last scene before the tilt happens. So,
Before the kill happens?
The tilt,
Kill.
the tilt.
TILT.
there will be no killing today. Today.
That's what you say.
Well, okay, there will be no killing unless Pinkie Pie's involved.
Okay. I'll let somebody else establish.
Okay. We could have a flashback scene for something relating to this, or a scene as we like are trudging up the mountain, I guess. Does the scene end well or poorly for Windrunner?
Probably poorly.
Yeah, this man needs an L. This horse needs an L today.
Okay, so in that case, I think we're going to be walking up the mountain and Windrunner's not having a good time of it.
Thunder Chaser's in the lead, clip-clopping at a very brisk and just set pace. It is like a click track in a musical.
Prince Pompadour is moving at about the same pace, but every once in a while, like there's his hooves get like slightly out of sync, so it sounds like it almost starts sounding like a dance beat because of it. Which I'm just going to assume Pinkie Pie is just bouncing behind them.
Oh yeah, no, literally bouncing in the back, like boing, 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 and it's just like. Just singing to herself.
So, what is happening with Windrunner in all of this?
Windrunner is like trying to walk while also covering her ears from the song. So she's just like very slowly like clip clop. Like,
Yeah, you have wings.
oh, I have wings. I forgot I'm a
Yeah, you're
Pegasus.
Pegasus!
Yeah.
Use the wings to cover your ears.
Or I was gonna say she's just flying above y'all and covering her ears with her hooves.
Amazing.
But like a very like low to the ground, like she barely clears Pinkie Pie's head, and maybe occasionally her hoof accidentally knocks Pinkie Pie.
Oh, oopsie! You almost got me there almost got me there.
Sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you. You're my best friend.
You're also my best friend.
What if
I
we sing a
thought I
song
was
about
your
how we're
best
best
friend.
friends? We can all
I'm
be
getting
best
major Eeyore energy from the twins.
You're my best. You know, it flies over to Thunder Chaser. You know, you're my best friend, but like, she's also like my only friend I'm not related to.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you know, like, you're my best friend.
I don't think I have friends. There's Pompadour in the background.
We don't need friends if they're all like them. Let's be honest. We don't have the energy for friends.
I have the energy to read.
Books
so
are
at this
our
point,
friends.
in between you, Principal Pompadour. Sir, I respect you very much as a friend, sir.
Hey, if you
Respect noted.
if you respect Thunder Chaser, can you let me see your horn? You know, as a sign of respect to Thunder Chaser's sister.
Looks up at his head, points his hoof at his head.
The bugle, cadet.
The bugle. Yes. Starts reaching into like the saddlebags that pulls out a guitar, a trumpet,
I'm kind of impressed with how many instruments you can play.
an entire piano comes out of the hammer space, and then yes, bugle. Here it is.
Thank you. Flies over the flame a little bit and accidentally drops it into the torch.
Oh
A
no.
bugle.
It is burned. There's no salvaging it now.
Oh no.
It's okay,
I
Prince
know.
Pompadour. I brought my bag of kazoos.
Excellent.
Butter
Drops a
goes.
kazoo.
Thunder Chaser zaps the bag of kazoos.
It's okay. I brought my second bag.
A bag of lightning-proof kazoos.
No, it's a bag of kazoos. When they say you gotta be prepared, you gotta bring your kazoos and you gotta bring your backup bag of kazoos.
Gotta be prepared for everything.
Pinkie Pie, do you have a third backup bag of kazoos?
Pinkie Pie goes, of course I don't. It's a backup bag of maracas.
Can I
Do you
have
think-
a maraca?
Of course.
Thunder Chaser takes a maraca and just sort of shakes it with magic. It shakes in time to his hoofbeats.
I think that is seen as we arrive at the mouth of the cave where like small wisps of smoke are coming out of. And there's just a piano lying behind us. Slowly boom, 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 rolling down the hill.
Mhm.
I should probably get that. But that is where the tilt happens. But before that, Nox, who is going to get the bad die?
So the bad die means that they did some. Wait, does the bad die means
Yeah,
things didn't go well for them?
Basically, if you want things to go well for someone, you give them a die that they don't have. That they give them a die that they do have. So, for instance, giving the purple die to L would mean positive for L. Giving the purple die to me would be negative for me.
Yeah,
Well,
so
now
it's just
that you
about...
say that, no, I'm kidding. Purple die to L.
Aw, thank you.
So now
Refuse
we
the
are
urge to sabotage.
now we are having a tilt, and for the tilt,
Oh, boy.
everyone rolls the dice that they currently have. And I'll do the rolling for us just for.
Yeah, don't.
Thank you. Yes.
Um,
Thank you, Tab.
Thank you. Please
Thank
don't
you,
make me
Tab.
I'll start with myself. You want to be either the highest in blue or the highest in purple. That way you get to choose what the tilt's going to be.
Okay.
So for me, I rolled a 4 in blue.
Okay.
Next up is L, who has 2 purple dice.
Yes.
L rolled a 5 in purple. So we currently have 4
Yay.
blue, 5 purple. Next up is Nox, also 2 purple dice. Nox rolled a
Nice.
6. So Nox is
Good
currently
job.
in the lead for purple. I'm currently in the lead for blue. And then finally, there's Madeline, who has 2 blue, 1 purple. 1, 2,
A real
1.
renegade here.
And that is 1 blue. So the establishing scene is going to be done by Nox and Tav.
Awesome.
So the way this is going to work, I'm removing all of the dice that are currently here. And then I'm going to roll all the remaining dice. So that would be 5 blues and 3 purples, because apparently shit has been bad for
Mainly
this
for the
group.
twins.
Yeah. Yeah, mainly for the twins.
So this
Yeah.
does work. We have 3 6-en,
Ooh.
1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, and 1 5. And I accidentally make like a star sign or a snake. You are going to be choosing from the MLP FIM tilt table, which you can find on the page 14 and 15 of the PDF. And the way this works is you get to choose either mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure. And then I get to make the detail for that, and I get to do the same thing, and you get to make the detail for me. And those are the 2 tilts that are lying in wait for this scene.
Okay, so. Wait, was innocence an option?
Yes, innocence is an option. That would be the 1
Can't
3
wait.
that we have.
We only have 1 3?
Yeah, we
Uh,
have 1 3.
Yeah, but
I
that
want
doesn't matter
Because
because
I'm really hoping you're gonna do what I want you to do.
I'm trying to figure out which one it is. So we
The
might
one
have
I made it-
discussion.
The one I made a joke about to Pinkie Pie.
What's that? Oh no.
What? No. Pinkie Pie just thought there was gonna be like a group musical number, and maybe death wouldn't be on the table. You know, that's what Pinkie Pie.
I think they have to
wanted.
die. Just
I am going to go for, and this seems very obvious with this one, mayhem. Since when is Pinkie Pie also Gollum?
Yeah.
Gollum Pie?
No.
Become?
Maybe.
So, Nox, you now get to choose which of the options for mayhem is going to be. You get to choose from 2, 4, 5, and 6. So that's either a frantic chase, a magnificent self-evaluation, practical joke score settling, or misdirected suspicions.
so here's the thing. The best one for Windrunner would be a magnificent self-evaluation. However, the funny one would be misdirected suspicions. And that's the one I'm gonna go with.
Oh boy.
Amazing. So that would be this one of the 6s. So misdirected suspicions. I am going to have a quick check of the others. For innocence. The options I have to choose from for the stream are a neighbor wanders into the situation, which in this case can only lead to more dragons, more enormous teeth gnashing, sharp skull having horn wearing, smoke snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown up dragons. Collateral damage, love rears its obsessive head, or a well-meaning stranger intervenes. You know what? I'm going to give Nox what Nox wants: collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
And that is the tilt ready for us to have a true fiasco. Before we do that, we are going to go for one last very quick break. A reminder that we are still raising funds for the Entertainment Community Fund. So if you are if you are in the position to donate, any donations would be very much appreciated. For that, you can donate by going to the link that should appear on stream now, which is donate.taft.yt/ECF. And with that, we'll see you in a bit.
Woo!
Yay! Do it.
Yeah, drop us in while we're talking about how girl boss Pinkie Pie is.
Mhm.
The only non-girl boss thing about her is that she marries Weird Al's pony Sona.
Yes. Oh my god, it's grilled cheese.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich. She
What?
marries him. Yes, I was part of a stream, and it was a charity stream. And part of the reward was we do a 12-hour stream, and I was writing a My Little Pony spec script for that stream. It's been put on hold, but it's called My Cousin Winnie.
Okay, so I'm now going to stop you just in case you're revealing
ahead.
stuff that is actually embargoed because you dared me to put on the stream.
Yeah, it's not embargoed. It's just like it just has a lot of puns in it, like My Cousin Winnie, My Cousin Vinny, Marissa Tomei.
Anyway, shall we drag it back?
Yeah, we can dragon it back. Let's go.
Boo!
Yay!
Yay!
So,
Yay!
turn. We are in front of a cave that is slowly smoke is coming out of it, and well, yeah, we are aware that inside this cave there is a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-tail having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon.
Whose turn is it?
Madeline.
Okay.
I think, kind of in front, there's like, I think a kind of quiet falls on the town, like on the people, and Pinkie Pie turns around and goes, I'm gonna be honest, I did not plan anything up to this point. I was just kind of hoping the dragon would like be out there and we could talk to it, and then maybe we could, I don't know, eat some cupcakes or something. So if anyone else has ideas, I would love to hear them.
Out of the saddlebag comes this slowly but surely a lance is starting to be drawn out.
Perhaps this is a suggestion. We could go in and we could examine the situation before we involve any lances, please.
The lance is slowly going back into the saddlebags, and out of the saddlebags come like 2 pair of dragon-sized handcuffs.
Pinkie Pie goes, that's a great idea. I'll go in and assess the situation, and just bounces in the cave.
Shouldn't we send somebody quieter? Oh boy.
Yeah,
I need to switch my batteries. 1 sec.
go ahead. But yeah, and I'll say Pinkie Pie singing a little song as she goes in. It's like, in the cave I go, in the cave I go, in the cave I go to the dragon's lair. I am the bravest pony there's ever been. I can keep going.
What did I miss?
That's a song that Pinkie Pie is singing as she hops into the cave.
Thunder Chaser is chasing after Pinkie Pie.
Windrunner is running after Thunder.
Prince Pompadour is pompadouring after Pinkie Pie.
Prince Pompadour is 100% okay with what is going on, and is just moisturized and unbothered.
I love that for him.
He's having the day of his life, going after a dragon with his 3 best friends.
Oh,
He
buddy.
didn't even remember who Windrunner was.
Okay, his 2 best friends and a criminal. He's watching you. Misdirected suspicions.
Always watching.
Always watch. Oh god, that's harder to do on my
But
throat.
yeah, and then
Don't
I
do
think
that.
That's the scene. Is they're
Okay,
going
so
into the
how do we
cave.
think this went for Pinkie Pie?
I think it went great for Pinkie
It went
Pie.
swimmingly for
Yeah, that's
Pinkie
fair.
Pie.
So Pinkie Pie is getting a blue die.
If you look at it the right way, though, everything goes great for Pinkie Pie.
So true. So true.
Fair. So Prince de Pompadour is well, I'll let y'all set the scene for Prince Pompadour. I will say, because of how moisturized and unbothered he is, it's going to go great.
I think that it is this juxtaposition of the twins trying to be sneaky. Pinkie Pie is singing, and Prince Pompadour is moisturized and unbothered, just kind of strutting along.
He has somehow produced another. No, actually, he has produced a kazoo and is doing the background track for Pinkie Pie's song.
Yeah. Going to the dragon's cave, and we're going to the dragon's cave. Maybe there'll be a friend that we can make today, and we're going to the dragon's cave.
I'm
That
assuming
was stuck in my head all day.
I'm assuming he's like clip-clopping along to the beat too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And while I was holding it like this, no, that's actually what's happening. It's being magicked in front of his mouth, so he can just keep clip-clopping forward and. Honestly, I think scene as we arrive at the dragon. L.
I think that the group comes across branching tunnels, and they have to decide which one is right. And Thunder Chaser
Right tunnel.
stands.
That one. The tunnel's to the right. That one is the right tunnel. Right.
How do you know that? Did you see tracks?
No,
Well,
it's because it's
That tunnel is to the
literally
left. Therefore, that tunnel must be the right tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. Alright. Windrunner, you're the smartest one here. I believe in you. You can see what's going on. So what's going on?
Oh god, now if Windrunner gets it wrong. I hate to say this, but I think that the most logical solution is for us to split up.
And we shouldn't go together because who
Because
knows
those
what
two
they'll do.
get eaten by a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon.
And don't tell Pompadour this, but I do not want him to get eaten.
Well, I don't think
Probably
anyone
heard
wants to
you.
get eaten. I don't think anyone wants to get eaten.
Don't tell Prince Pompadour what?
Nothing.
Why wouldn't you tell? Why would you not tell me nothing?
I'm a man of mystery.
And that's what I like about you, Captain.
You and I will go down the right tunnel, and Windrunner and Pinkie will go down the left tunnel.
The good news is I'm going with
Yes,
Pinkie
sir.
Pie, so you'll definitely be able to hear whatever happens.
That is good news.
And if anything happens to us, I have this bugle.
Ooh.
I have a backup bugle. I learned after the last incident. And he's just he just starts merrily galloping off.
I think as they go down the tunnel, that's where the scene ends. And I think that it was starting to turn around for Thunder Chaser, and then Prince Pompadour pulled out the backup bugle.
And so things went terribly.
Everything collapsed.
So I've got a proposal to make the scene end even worse for him.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, so galloping down the tunnel, it's like Pinkie Pie and Windrunner are standing there for a second longer, and then they're out of sight, and then you hear do-do-do-do-do, and a massive Thunder Chaser just groans at his underling's behavior.
Absolutely. I love that. It has been a day for Thunder Chaser, and it will continue to be a day.
To be fair, it has been like a year for Thunder Chaser with a cadet like Prince Pompadour under him.
How did Prince Pompadour get this job?
Nepotism?
Probably nepotism.
Nepotism, and he's very enthusiastic.
Nepotism and charisma will get you everywhere.
Also,
And
he interviews surprisingly well. It's when you learn, when you meet him, that you start realizing, oh, he actually can't do anything right.
So it's
Yeah.
before you get to know him as a person.
I think that Thunder Chaser found him charming and liked the fact that he cared about his appearance. And then the second that he was actually on the job, Thunder Chaser realized that this was going to be a babysitting expedition.
But yeah, at that point, because the Equestria actually has very good labor protection, the moment you hire someone, you can't just easily fire them.
Yep.
A true fantasy. Proper labor protection laws.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, donate.
Yes, donate for proper labor protection laws and bugles.
Exactly.
Donate or Pinkie Pie gets you.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
So it is Nox time.
Yes.
Time for Nox.
Awesome. I'm gonna let y'all pick.
Okay.
Can I pitch? I was gonna pitch
yes.
that we stumble into the dragon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Want me to play the dragon?
Sure. If you're feeling it. I think you go into the room and there's like all of these shadows, and I don't know. I want to once again pitch something to the table. I love a bait and switch so much, and where it's like this, how like Mulan, like Mushu does the shadows to make him look huge, but he's actually really small. What if like through trickery, the dragon looks really big, but in reality, he's just a little guy, or she's just a little guy.
There's a rumbling throughout the cave, which can be heard up to where Thunder Chaser and Prince Pompadour are, who now realize that they've gone the wrong direction, but they're a little too far away. As a rumble. Who are you and why are you in my cave? Did you not see the do not enter sign? It specifically says no solicitors.
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
What?
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
It specifically said no solicitors, not even Pinkie Pies. And you look behind you, and there's actually like a nice little framed sign that says no solicitors, especially Pinkie Pie.
And Pinkie Pie goes, "We've been over this, dragon. Like, you gotta get out of your cave. You can't just sit up here. You don't have any friends. To be quite frank, that makes me a little bit sad and worried for you."
I am having the time of my life. Do you not know what an introvert is?
Yes, that's why I brought an introvert for you to meet. Say hi, Windrunner.
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Hi. Well, thank you for apologizing.
Have you read any good books recently?
Oh yes, very much so. And out from behind a rock comes like about like half your height, very thin, but gangly at the same time looking dragon with like a pair of those big horn-rimmed glasses. As he's just carrying just a pile of books, goes like, "Yes, I have a whole bunch of wait. You're trying to trick me," and just skitters back. Leave.
Oh, I wasn't trying to trick you. So what happened was I was enjoying a nice night at home with my brother. We were doing our thing, reading our books, and then Pinkie Pie called a town hall meeting with the Prince of the Pompadour, and then Pinkie Pie started singing, and somehow we ended up here. Then we had to come up this hill, and then I tried to burn the Prince's bugle. It was a whole thing, but anyways, I really just want to get back to my book, but I'm almost done with my book, so I was wondering if you had any recommendations.
So she's doing the same thing to you, isn't she?
Every day of my life.
I just think all of my friends should be friends with each other.
You didn't want to be friends with the huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon, though.
1. Since when are we friends? And 2. That's slander!
Pinkie Pie's like,
I'm on a level with you. Like, that is all she and the prince have been saying for, like, who knows how long.
I thought he was hyping you up. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were like, oh, I thought he was hyping you up, making you look all cool and stuff.
I'm imagining that at this point, the prince and the captain come charging in.
Hi, sorry, there was a brief issue with my camera. Yes, Thunder Chaser comes charging in, magic is like flaring up on the horn.
Did this go well for Windrunner? Because I think this is the end of a scene and the starting of a new scene.
I mean, they found the dragon. Yeah, probably. Well, it depends. Is Windrunner getting book recommendations?
I mean, not yet.
Then no, it didn't end well.
So that is another purple die drop for Nox. And Madeline.
Yeah.
What's about to happen?
Well, I think Pinkie Pie is like real sad because Pinkie Pie was like thought this person was like, yeah, Pinkie Pie has never been told you're not my friend. I don't think Pinkie Pie has been told no just because Pinkie Pie is very good at bulldozing people. So I think Pinkie Pie like tail between the legs and goes, sorry guys, no dragon, ha 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 ha, just kidding. Let's all go back to Ponyville.
And it is at this point that Prince Pompadour comes charging in with the lance out, going like, Where's this huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, to eat a pony, and what might totally grown up? Looks at the dragon, looks at Pinkie Pie, looks at the dragon, looks at Pinkie Pie. That is not a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could totally eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Yeah, but I think he has the soul of a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could totally eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Really?
Didn't the dragon just tell you that it's offensive to refer to them as a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon?
No, he said that was slander.
We should get to the bottom of this. Sir, are you a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon, or are you not?
And if you are not, just a little glance over. Clearly the dragon is not. Do you have a relative who could perhaps be a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon?
Oh, yeah, that's Grandpa Smog.
Ah, fantastic. So we've at least gotten to the bottom of that. Ponies are being threatened by your
Oh, no.
relation.
Grandpa Smog lives in Manhattan.
Ah,
What?
Pinkie Pie.
What? I didn't know.
He was just visiting, I told you.
I'm sorry, he was really big, and you gotta understand, when you see something that big and something that can eat a pony in one bite, your brain goes to dark places.
And-
Yeah.
And you decided to bring the cops to harass me in my home?
No, I was bringing people up. I wasn't bringing people to arrest you. We were gonna go see you and have fun and sing and dance and
You
maybe play
sang,
some
like,
games.
a mob song that summoned all of us with, like, pitchforks.
You specifically said we were going to kill the dragon. That was
Yes, but not this one, the big scary one.
Did you know this one was here?
Yes, this is, I thought was my friend. And I thought the dragon would still be
Why
here.
didn't you disclose that information to anybody else, Pinkie Pie?
Because none of you listened to me.
I listened to you.
We did listen to you. That's how we ended up here in the first place.
We have done nothing but listen to you. This is a very strange moral.
Against our will.
First of all, I never said you have to go anywhere. No one was like, nothing like that was happening. Out of your own volition, you were the ones that picked up pitchforks and torches. I was the one that suggested we go up there, maybe kill the big thing, but if the big thing's cool, then I'm cool.
You summoned, you started a town meeting and then sang a song that put us all in a trance that got us here. This was entirely your fault.
Okay.
I can't control when I put people into trances, okay? Sometimes it just
okay,
but
we
that's
are
not of
forgetting
our own
something.
volition.
We are forgetting something.
What are we forgetting?
I got to play my bugle. Pinkie
You're
Pie's
right,
all
Pinkie
in my
Pie.
book.
You're under arrest.
Pinkie Pie goes and... God, this feels like a tilt thing for Pinkie Pie to be under arrest.
Collateral damage.
Yeah.
Collateral
Pinkie
damage.
cannon.
Yeah.
You'll never take me
Pinkie
alive.
Pie-
Cover.
Pinkie literally goes like, I didn't want to come to this. I was hoping we could all be friends, but I guess cannon. Brings out a cannon, disappears in a puff of smoke and confetti.
So I think this went poorly for Pinkie Pie.
It really did. She had big ambitions, and they did not go in her favor.
So, I think I'm beginning to get what is being I'm beginning to get what is being hinted at, and we should maybe go apprehend Pinkie Pie.
That we should. Good instinct, cadet.
What was that you said about broken clocks?
That they are right twice a day.
Yes, I'm right exactly twice a day. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Definitely not a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp skill, having horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could... Sorry, do you have another name? This is getting
I
a
was
bit...
gonna say, why don't you just ask their name?
It's Mark. Just Mark. Don't know why Pinkie went through all the trouble. She knows my name.
Pinkie Pie seems to go through trouble quite a lot.
Anyways, if you want to be like pen pals with those book recommendations, I have a PO box.
Do you have one of your books with you?
I do actually. I never leave home without it, and like she'll pull out like out of like under her wing. She'll pull out.
And the dragon just walks off into the cave and goes, well, what are you waiting for? And then if you follow, the cave is just entirely filled with normally a dragon's hoard would be just entirely gold coins, magic items, with diamonds, whatever. No, it's just a massive pile of books.
Yeah, Windrunner's definitely following, going, oh, this is nice. Oh, I love that series. That's great. Oh, wow, you have the sequel. I've been wanting to read that recently. Yeah.
I'm going to go arrest Pinkie Pie now. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'll see you at home.
Okay.
Watch out for the cannon.
As we fade to black, I think we hear the dragon say, "Trade you," and Pinkie Pie had done one thing successfully.
Yes, my work here is done. I ascend to the heavens.
I think that has gone very well for Prince Pompadour. Prince Pompadour has gotten a compliment.
Prince Pompadour
gets to arrest somebody.
Yes, in fact, I think. Are we arresting someone, sir?
I believe we are, and I've already thought up a suitable punishment for Pinkie Pie. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Clip clop.
I'm assuming we are going to the cake shop.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where Pinkie Pie lives, Nox.
Yeah.
And works.
She's a baker. She's a baker.
Clip, clop,
She's
clip,
a
clop,
baker. Nothing
Yeah.
in this interaction implied that she's a baker.
Actually, we should say the name right. It's Sugar Cube Corner.
Yeah, Sugar
It
Cube
is.
Corner. Mhm.
So Click plops over to Sugar Cube Corner, is going to start looking around for Pinkie Pie.
Where's Pinkie Pie?
Pinkie Pie. You don't see Pinkie Pie, but you see like a handwritten note that smells like vanilla and is written in like pink glitter gel pen. And it says, dear Thunder Chaser, it's me, Pinkie Pie. You may be wondering, why are you not the Sugar Cube? Are you here to arrest me? I know. I understand what it means to be a fugitive. I understand a lot of things. Period. Pinkie Pie goes, I never intended for, bad blood to be spilled, but I understand that you may be unhappy with what I have done. However, have you considered that I can never accept that I am wrong? ? Can you understand that for me, it's important to put myself first? ? So, you probably won't be seeing me for a while in Ponyville. That's fine. I won't tell you where I'm going, because I'm not an idiot. But anyways, I hope you do well. Tell Wind Chaser that the Sugar Cube is now hers to do with as she likes, while I reconvene and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do next. I also made some cupcakes in the time that it took me to write you this note. XOXOXOXOXOXOXO Pinkie Pie.
I was just going to give her community service.
Sir? I'm beginning to get the feeling that Pinkie Pie might be a bad person. A bad horse, if you will.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse.
Yep.
This is the origin story.
I was going to make a sarcastic comment, but then I realized that processing is different for everyone, and there's no set time limit. I appreciate your introspection and your acknowledgement that Pinkie Pie may not always be in the right. Thank you, Cadet.
Sir.
You may call me Thunder Chaser if you wish.
Thank you, sir. Thunder Chaser, thank you.
You don't have to force it.
And I think that's a fade to black again.
Yep.
And that went pretty well for once for Thunder Chaser.
Yeah, Thunder Chaser has one good scene.
And finally, Nox, you have the last scene.
So I think we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip, right? So Windrunner has been going back and forth between the Mark's cave, like, you know, talking books and stuff like that, and she's now like running Sugar Cube Corner. She's now running Sugar Cube Corner, and like she decided to also like make it like a bookstore bakery. So there's books that they sell while at the bakery. So I think she's just hanging out there, you know, baking cakes, listening to an audiobook, you know, when whoever wants to come in can come in.
I think that Thunder Chaser visits Windrunner a lot. Just like pops in, gets treats for himself and for Prince Pompadour sometimes.
Part of me just wants Pinkie Pie to come in, probably in a very terrible disguise.
Yes, Pinkie Pie does come in wearing like literally Groucho
Marx glasses.
The Groucho Marx glasses.
And goes, hello, I would like to purchase 2 snickerdoodles and a lemon bar. Thank
Hi,
you.
Pinkie Pie.
No, who's that? I'm not Pinkie Pie, I'm Schminky Poo.
You're very obviously Pinkie Pie. You know the only thing you were gonna have to do was community service, right?
Your brother said that they were going to arrest Pinkie Pie. Maybe that freaked Pinkie Pie out a little bit. Because
Okay,
Pinkie
well, I'm
Pie
just
can't
saying-
go back to jail.
Okay, well, that's a lot to unpack, Pinkie Pie.
Back to jail?
That's a lot to unpack. But if you turn yourself in, you just have to do community service.
I don't know. I'm a little afraid certain things have been like put on to like that because Pinkie Pie ran away and did not stay to be
Have you
arrested.
considered not running away from the law, and maybe you wouldn't have to deal with as harsh consequences?
Here's the thing. Once again, I can't go back to jail.
You're not gonna go back to jail, you just have to do community service.
I'm a little worried the community service might uncover some things about myself that I don't want the public to know.
What have you done?
We don't need to unpack all of that.
Okay, we literally don't have the
I
time.
know.
I think we have like 3 minutes left, so I don't think we have the time to do that. So you know
I think,
what?
I
Here's your
think this might be a
Snickerdoodles.
very good moment.
Here's your
I think this-
snickerdoodles.
I think this might be a very good moment to like fade to black as we go into the final bit, which is aftermath, where we find out what happens to all of these people. Nox, your final die you're getting, is this a positive die or a negative die?
I'm gonna say it was negative because Pinkie Pie came back.
Perfect. So that's full negative for Nox. 3 negative, 1 positive for L, 3 positive for Taff, 3 positive, 2 negative for Pinkie Pie. Let's start with I'll start.
I want to point out it's specifically because Pinkie Pie came back and didn't turn herself in. Like, if she had taken the, responsibility, it would have been fine.
Responsibility and Pinkie Pie? That's funny.
So, Prince Pompadour got a 15, which is fan-fabutastic. It's sweet times ahead, safe and secure. That thing that would make your life better? Oh, absolutely, and then some more. Enjoy it. So I think he's getting a promotion.
I think that he's getting a promotion, and I think that he and Thunder Chaser are friends.
Exactly. Which, given that Thunder Chaser... actually, let's see what Thunder Chaser gets.
Yeah.
So that is... Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, what?
That's a
Thunder
4,
Chaser
a 3,
dies.
and a 1, which rounds to 0, and then a 1. So that's black 1. Horrible. Everything is a cliffhanger, and it is all of it your fault. Until next
Thunder
week.
Chaser goes missing looking for Pinkie Pie to try to bring her back.
Oh god.
Because Thunder Chaser feels responsible for Pinkie Pie running away and just wants her to come back.
Has Thunder Chaser just gone full Inspector Javert on
It's not
Pinkie
Inspector
Pie?
Javert where it's aggressive. It is more so I want this person to come back because I think I didn't handle that situation correctly. And as crazy as she is, I kind of miss her because she was kind of my friend. And I want to make sure she knows that she is loved and appreciated and that she has a safe place to come back to. And then he just goes missing and nobody ever hears from him again.
Oh no.
Don't do
And
that
now
to
for
Windrunner.
the sister. The sister is going pretty well. That's a 15. So black 15 is 20% cooler and insanely great. You will emerge not only unscathed, but if there's cake involved, it's called double frosting and chocolate. Time for a new dress, bookshelf, flight suit, or bunny. We never did anything with the rabbit touch.
It's okay.
Can I also say that she found her cutie mark?
What is her cutie mark?
It's a book. It's a
Reasonable.
book with a cupcake on it.
Aww.
Aww. And then finally, Madeline, Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Actually, why didn't that roll to? There we go. That's a 1, a 2, and a 6 for purple, and then a 3 and a 1 for a 3 and a 1 for purple. So that's a 5, white 5 specifically.
A white 5.
Miserable.
Yeah, Pinkie Pie is miserable. I think Pinkie Pie was objectively trying to get everyone, and I think even in the song,
Pinkie Pie stories that she tries to get everyone, tries to do the right thing, and it just completely blows up.
yeah, it blew up in her face, and I think she was really hoping that this could be a situation where people turned out to be friends, and like she can't help it that she has a siren song. No one taught her how to use it, and she's like in a cave with like a hood over her head, and she's like, "You never appreciated me."
You are humiliated in a big public way, and whatever reputation you once had is now in doubt. You'll never think of these days without reflecting on the lessons you learned. Is Pinkie Pie just coming back as Dark Pinkie Pie a la Nightmare Moon?
I think here's the thing, I think if Pinkie Pie were to come back, like, I don't think she comes back as like Dark Pinkie Pie, but she comes back and she's like the rest of her family now, and she has blunt things.
Oh no.
Serious Pinkie Pie.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, no.
Why does she sound like a YouTuber at that?
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
Well, she is going to take out her ukulele to apologize.
Yeah.
Toxic. Nope.
No. Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm back. I'm here to turn myself in. I think I've learned a lot of lessons in the meantime, and in that lesson is all of you hate fun. Okay, I'm ready.
So
find out more in episode 2. I'm kidding.
This has been a absolutely wonderful fiasco.
R.I.P. to Thunder Chaser.
It happens.
I'd like to introduce all of you to what Pinkie Pie looks like right now.
Oh God, I'm a little scared.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's on the mirror.
Oh
my
God.
With that, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for playing. This has been an absolute ride, but what can you expect if you get this lovely cast and a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp skill, having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could eat a pony in one bite, totally all grown-up dragon.
It's perfect. Thank you all so much.
So, before I let you all go, and I know, Madeline, you need to go, so you go first. Who are, what do, where,
Oh
why,
gosh.
Can you slay a dragon?
I am Madeline. I go by TheeGooseGirl on all places. That's like Megan Thee Stallion, T-H-E-E-E, Goose Girl. I also am doing a fundraiser for the Entertainment Community Fund called Tinseltown Takeover. I made it with Oops All Smurf, and it is a TTRPG, a one-page TTRPG, where you are actors, writers, and production crew fighting off against AI robots on a movie set. So very fun, very silly. All proceeds from that do go to the ECF. I am also the GM of a show called Blood Island that airs on Omniversal Entertainment every other Monday, and it's wrapping up in September. It's Love Island with monsters. That's it.
Amazing. And then next up, Nox. Also, Madeline, if you need to go, you can go. Thank you.
It's okay. I can stay on. I can stay on a little bit more.
Perfect. In that case, stay on. Nox.
Hi y'all, I'm Nox. Pronouns are she, her. You can find me on social media at Noxternal_7. And where you can find me is later tonight on Nerds of Dice for a game that I'm GMing, Masks the Puzzle Project. I have a really cool cast. You've met one of them. It's Elle. It's our mid-season finale tonight, where I'm hopefully going to be find a way to wrap all this up, since my cast completely derailed my plans last week in the best possible way. It's going to be totally fun. Every other Wednesday, you can find me on the initiative order playing Inferno. That's really fun. And I have a couple other things that are going to start in September. Oh, also I have a casting call out. That's kind of important. We are running a game of Girl by Moonlight called Starry Nights over on the Bard Rock Network. It is a all-femme cast. So if you at any point identify as femme, please apply.
Amazing.
And can you send me that link, actually? Because I haven't been able to find it.
Yes!
Finally, Elle.
Hi,
Why and how?
I have been Elle. If you would like to see if I will continue being Elle, you can find me at Sapphic Soulful on Twitter, at SoulfulSapphic on the Blue Sky, and you can also find me on the Bardic Inspiration Network every other Monday and Wednesday playing in our Tales of Exandria games. We are in the world of Exandria, we are fucking around, and we are finding out, baby! So that is going to be this coming up Monday and Wednesday. And tonight, I have the Masks game with Nox. My character is only having a marginally better time than Thunder Chaser, who went missing and is presumed dead.
Honestly,
And
that's
with
what's gonna
that-
happen to Sasha.
Yeah,
I-
Sasha's just gonna go missing.
Are all your characters just going to go missing?
Yeah, that's how all of them end up.
Fair enough. Anyway, with all that out of the way, I have been Tav. I still am Tav. You can find me anywhere Tavernauts can be found, which is mostly Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky. Also Discord. You can also go to tavernaut.tv, where all of the links are situated. I have been raising funds for the Entertainment Community Fund because I got mad about something and then decided to do a charity about it. You know, it's the usual. So, with all that, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to make dinner. Goodbye.
Yeah!
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 I'm waiting.
Yeah.